welcome back. Another episode of Esthi Besties. I'm Camille. This is Jess.
Hey,
and
guys.
Today we have Rachel with us.
One and only Rachel.
Aw.
So she is the patient care coordinator at the Esthetics Center, but she's more than that. We like to call her the booty saver because she saves all of our booties on the daily. We love her. She's also an esthetician, super knowledgeable, all things skincare. The woman, I don't know how she memorizes so many things for skincare, but she does. And she helps Camille and I with so many patients, ideas, suggestions.
much.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
So
Aw,
we're gonna chat with her in a little bit, but First,
we are going to dive back into our DIYs
Yes.
that we talked about last week with scrubs. So Jess and I both did an at-home scrub.
we did.
And
Ooh, I
we were
love
gonna
scrubs.
Yeah, we were gonna surprise each other with what our ingredients were. So Jess, you want to go
Keep it
first?
interesting. Okay, so mine was pretty simple. I did stuff that you can find in your cabinet. I did olive oil, brown sugar, and I did essential oil of your choice. I did peppermint. You could do lavender if you want to like do a calming one. But I just did it till it got to like a nice gritty paste kind of. And then all over and scrub. So I would say do it before you shave, obviously.
Yeah.
It's a really
idea.
simple one, yeah, and it really takes off that, if you get those little razor bumps
Yeah.
or like the little chicken skin on the back of your arms, as I call it, it's not very attractive. You can just slough that off with it, and it's not irritating, or you can do it multiple times a week. And so I
Yeah.
thought that's a nice, inexpensive one that you can do at home.
Yeah.
And it doesn't clog your drain or anything, it's not super thick. So
Yeah.
that's what I did.
So
Pretty
mine,
simple.
really simple also. I was thinking in terms of everyone has that gripe of cellulite.
What?
And so I know.
Who doesn't? I know.
So I decided to use coffee, ground coffee.
brilliant.
Okay.
I used some honey. And then I used a little bit of lemon juice, and then I put just a bit of coconut oil just
a
to
good one.
texture, like
I
to
like
make the
that.
texture a little bit thinner. And yeah, same thing all over.
Yep.
Really focus on the areas like the booty and thighs,
Yep.
and stimulates that lymph flow, stimulates circulation.
Nice and glowy with the lemon juice too. That's a good
Totally,
idea.
it was a really nice all over good body scrub. So anyone could do that at home too.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the coffee
I'm going to
idea.
try both of those. Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah,
That's why we offset each other so well. We did completely different scrubs.
we did.
Yep, and you can even like jar them as little party favors and stuff. I've done that before for like a baby shower or something.
Yeah,
It's really
great
fun
idea.
to like do a little gift or for a friend. You can make them super inexpensive.
Totally.
So that's our DIY for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Try
We'll try
'em.
to keep come at you next month
Let
with
us
a new
know
one
what
too.
you think.
Yeah, try them at home. Let us know. But I think we should talk about Rachel now a little bit.
Yes.
Enough about us, right? And what we did. Let's talk
Oh
about
my.
Rachel a little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah, let's.
Okay,
What do you
so
got for me?
we are going to start with, we're going to get to some skincare in a minute, but I thought all of our lovely viewers would like to know Rachel a little bit better. I think everyone would. If we had a live audience, I
course.
think they'd be cheering.
Everyone will be cheering.
So, crowd goes wild. Okay, so we are going to start with a little, I can't let her see this. We
know.
don't have
Okay, I'm
notes,
not
everyone, by
looking,
the way.
I'm not
This is
looking.
just like
Trying
our
to
questions.
peek.
We're just going to do a quick rapid fire here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that everyone gets to know Rachel a little bit better.
Okay.
This is general, guys. This isn't skincare, just general. Okay, beach or mountains?
Oh, wow. That's tough. That's a
Rapid
hard one.
fire, Rach,
Okay,
rapid fire.
beach. Beach.
Beach. Okay, beach. I like it. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Friends or Seinfeld?
Friends.
Chick flick or scary movie?
Chick flick.
Rock or classical?
Rock.
Ooh, really likes her rock music.
Passion.
You think you know someone. Okay, sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Okay. So that's some quick little
Okay.
questions. I like that.
Yes.
Everyone knows Rachel a little bit better now, including her husband probably. I'm sure everyone got to know some things. I like it. So now we'll talk a little bit about what she does at the Esthetics Center, which, as we talked about, patient care, consultation coordinator, like all of those, you really have a hand in everything. That's why she is
Little bit,
saving our booty all the
yeah.
time.
Couple
She's
different
always,
hats.
right? So tell us what's the most like common thing you see in consultations, or what's the biggest concern people come in with, would you say?
I would say the most common concern, if we had to pick one, is hyperpigmentation. So sun
okay.
damage.
Sun damage.
Specifically with hyperpigmentation, sun damage takes other forms like loss of elasticity,
Yep.
lines and wrinkles. But I think the biggest one we get is hyperpigmentation, and that comes across in people who are also here for other things. Maybe they
Yeah.
have acne or they want to talk about surgical options, but that hyperpigmentation is almost always a concern. And I think it's a product of a couple different things. I think it's, we live in California. Everybody
Yes,
loves to be outside.
Yeah.
Sun is my friend.
And if you're in my age bracket, in that over 45 age bracket, it. We still used the baby oil, back when we were in our teens, unfortunately, and sunscreen really only happened like right on the nose, little
white
zinc right
tip.
on the nose.
Yeah.
No one cared about anywhere else, unfortunately.
You wanted to be tan.
So, but we still see it in younger patients as well. But yeah,
Well, because tanning beds were still pretty popular
Yeah.
for some other generations.
yeah, and there are other reasons for hyperpigmentation other than sun damage. Sometimes it's a result of medications or hormonal changes.
True, yeah.
Pregnancy masks.
melasma, stuff like that. Pregnancy masks.
So that's probably the most common.
Awesome.
So when people come for consultations with you, it's your job kind of to filter them into the different faucets of the practice.
Yeah, my job is really to be a guide.
Yeah.
So I'm there 100% for the patient to listen to what they've got going on, what their questions are, concerns, and then I lay out all the different options we have. We're lucky enough to have a really great staff and facility where we have medical grade skincare products. We have 2 highly experienced estheticians with great backgrounds. We have nurse injectors who also do laser treatments, and then we have Dr. Rice, our in-house plastic surgeon.
Doesn't get any better.
He's also our medical director and owner. He's there 4 to 5 days a week. So we have a lot of different options. So I let them know what the options are, and then it's the patient's choice then to decide which direction they want to go, and I help guide them in sort of in the right direction. And sometimes it's multiple things. Sometimes we start with some skincare and facials to get prepped for
maybe a bigger
laser
goal.
treatments or for surgery. So.
Okay, so what would you say is the biggest misconception when people come in and they want to talk about skincare?
Sure.
Is there a big misconception they have about any type of product or brand or that you see that people think they're doing right maybe, but they're not?
I think there's a couple different things. I think the most common, I don't want to call it a mistake, but maybe a misconception is that they think that they're actively treating their issue with some over-the-counter products, which there's so many products out there and it's so confusing and so overwhelming, and the marketing campaigns are really strong, and it's just probably not the right product for them, or it's formulated in a way that really doesn't have the active ingredients they need in the right order to help their skin.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then I think a lot of people have heard about certain medical grade products, but there's a lot of myth on the internet.
Yes.
A lot of worry and fear that doesn't need to exist there.
Google's awful.
Yeah. And so it's my job to help educate them on the reality of the benefits of some medical grade skincare and how it actually can help them, how it's not scary or dangerous.
Right.
And that it really is going to get them to their results much more quickly if it's used correctly and in a safe manner. So we talk a lot about Obagi products, for example, with prescription hydroquinone and retin-A, and how it doesn't have to be scary, how it's actually a really great thing and can really drastically improve skin and prep for laser procedures and surgery.
Right.
Very informative.
Totally. Yeah.
So I would say, what is the favorite part of your job? I mean, because you really are. Guide's kind of a tough job in a way.
Yeah.
But what would you say is your favorite part of your job?
Well, I love meeting new patients, but I like being on the journey with them. So it's really fun to see them come in with their questions, concerns, not really knowing, and then be there through that process, whether their skin is transforming with facials and Obagi or the right skincare, even if it's PCA or SkinCeuticals, or when they go through a laser series and they get on the other side of it, or they get fillers and they thought, oh, fillers are scary because they see these people on TV that are sort of animated versions of themselves. Filler doesn't have to be that way. Or even surgery. So surgery can be really transformative and a positive thing as well. So it's really exciting to be there through that process with them.
Well, and patients love you. You really are a good guide for them.
Thanks.
Because you really make a difference.
Oh,
so
well, thank you. That
we
means
love
a lot
having
to me.
Rachel here.
Well, I'm lucky
She's
to
the
be
best.
here. I love working here. It was a big thrill for me to be able to come on as part of this team a year ago. So, because it's almost our year anniversary.
I know. Can you believe it? I thought she was going to say it's a thrill to be on Esthi Besties,
Well,
which it is too.
Of course it is. Yeah,
It's really a thrill to be on our show too.
She's going to be more thrilled when we ask her these next questions on Would You Rather.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Rachel,
Step on up, Camille.
would you rather use drugstore brand skincare for life or use Head and Shoulders shampoo for life?
Head and Shoulders shampoo.
Okay.
Good answer. Good answer. I thought she'd say that.
Okay. Would you rather have dry skin you could never moisturize, it could never feel hydrated, or oily skin that you could just never blot, it was always just an oil slick?
Wow. So I have really, really dry skin anyway.
You do.
That's
You've said
just
that
part of
before.
who I am genetically. I have dry skin, it's I'm lacking water and oil and lipids. So
Got it.
probably for myself, I would be like, oh, you mean I have to blot my face? How luxurious. I have extra oil on my skin, whereas I know some people that's like their biggest dread and fear is having to blot their skin. But I would have to say, I guess that, because then oilier skin ages better.
Yeah.
Even though it's
does.
a problem on the front end
does.
and you have to deal with breakouts and taking care of it, it just ages so much better
They don't get that crepiness
than
and
this
stuff
dry
like
white girl
that.
skin.
I feel like you always want what you don't have.
Oh, you
so,
do.
You know? Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Good point.
Okay. Would you rather get a luxurious facial every week for free?
Sounds awesome.
Or have a lifetime supply of free skincare?
Not an hour show.
Lifetime
unfortunately.
supply. Lifetime supply. It's not over the counter skincare.
No,
okay.
quality
skincare.
quality medical grade.
I'll take that one in my occasional monthly facial instead of weekly.
Okay.
All right. I
Darn
like
it. I mean, I like the idea though.
Okay. Would
gotta
you
choose.
rather use makeup brushes that you've never cleaned before or never wash your pillowcase again?
Oh. The horror. Makeup brushes that I've never cleaned, which sounds awful, but I can't imagine
they
not
weren't
washing my
I know.
pillowcase.
That's pretty grody.
Yeah.
Because there's so much bacteria in our own hair too. That's such
And you
an
sweat
issue.
so much when you sleep.
Yeah.
You
Oh my gosh,
perspire
I
a
can't
lot.
even talk about that.
I
Yeah.
know.
So yeah.
We can
It's a
just
whole nother topic, guys. Yeah, you do perspire a lot when you sleep. So
Yeah,
I'm with you on
that's
that.
a horrible choice.
I know,
It's like
it
a
really
special
is.
kind of torture.
Yeah. Maybe at the
know.
end we can let you
Esthetician
knock
torture.
one of these off the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Special kind of torture.
Is that it?
That's it for
Okay,
me. But
I
Jess
got a
has-
few more.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Okay.
Would you never have a spot again on your face, so like no pigment spot again, or never develop any wrinkles?
Never develop any wrinkles.
Oh, right. Take
Well,
the
wait.
pigment.
That's what my Botox is for.
Oh. Yeah, you can still have Botox.
I can still have
Yeah.
Botox. Okay, so no spots.
Oh, okay. I like it. Very strategic thinking there.
Yeah.
Only do your morning skincare routine or only do your nighttime skincare routine for a
Nighttime.
year. Whoa, didn't even finish
She
my
knew.
question.
Wow, she knew.
Because that's when I
Okay.
get to use my retin-A. That's when I get to use my actives. It's the skin is doing its work overnight. The body has its own timing to heal and do things with different organs. The skin's an organ, so.
And this is why we had Rachel on today, guys, because she's educating during our game. This is why it's perfect. Yep, that is true. Nighttime is the biggest one. So,
Nighttime.
All right. Always have to sleep with your makeup on or never wear makeup again?
Never wear makeup again. I mean, that's, I think, one of
like
the biggest
this.
compliments I hear from patients or clients when I had my own business is they're like, my skin is doing so great. I feel like I can leave the house without makeup
Oh,
on.
it's a huge
Yeah.
deal.
And that to me is like, oh, yeah.
It's a huge deal.
Feel
That
confidence going
Yeah.
around without makeup.
Agreed. Okay. Have bad skin or have bad breath? I like this question.
I know. I feel like we need
I guess bad skin because I know how to help it. I could try to help it.
You're so strategic. I like this.
It is really strategic.
I liked it.
Yeah.
See, I was like, I'll take bad breath and just stand far away from everyone as long as my skin is glowing.
I'm glowing, but I have to do this.
Yeah, right?
That's my how's it going?
Just to be like, but look at my skin. I look good.
I look amazing. No
Yeah.
one wants to talk to me though.
See? I know you have to cover it up with your hand. Okay, one more. Never wear deodorant again or never shave your armpits.
Or laser.
Yeah. Can't have
So
laser
I
either.
can't have laser?
No. You either gotta
And
let
what
it
was the other
grow
one?
or smell. Never wear deodorant.
I would.
I know.
She's whipping up an essential oil cocktail for her pets in her head right now.
I am.
She's like, how can I solve this
how can I
problem?
solve this dilemma? I mean, I guess I could not shave and just never go sleeveless.
That's true. It could get pretty hairy after a time, though.
could.
Like poke out a little
I mean, I
bit.
haven't let it grow out really, so I don't know what I'm dealing with, I guess.
That's true. That's a good thing. We like that. Another fun fact, you guys. She shaves regularly. That's good. We like that. Okay, that's it. That's
you
all
know.
you have to go through
Yep.
for
You
now,
did great.
anyway.
Well, those are some really
Oh, wait, I
interesting
have one more. I'm
questions.
sorry.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I forgot about this one. Sorry, guys. Would you rather get a facial from Jess or a micro from Camille?
Oh.
Just kidding. Don't answer that. That was a trick question.
That was really tricky.
That was a trick, and she kind of hesitated for a second. So I was like, we're just going to bypass that. That was a trick question.
I'm not even answering.
I know. See?
Yeah.
Right. That's why she's
She
in the
doesn't
middle
have
of
to
us. She
choose
loves us
'cause she can
both.
get
She
facials
loves
from
us
both
both.
of us.
Yes,
That's true.
all the time.
Yeah, lucky that way.
That's
so.
right. Best place to work for that. So we're so happy you came on today.
Oh,
know,
we're
it's
so
so
happy.
fun. Yeah.
We're
Thanks
gonna
for
do this
having me.
again, guys.
Okay.
For sure.
And
Can we do it with?
You know it. Lead it, Rach. What are we gonna do?
I want to do it as a happy hour, but we can do it with mocktails. We can
I like
make it. We can even maybe pick our own and pick some berries or other good things that are actually good for the skin,
We're gonna tie
rejuvenating
it in, you
properties.
guys. Happy hour and happy skin.
Yeah.
I like it.
Woo.
So next week, though, how about next month we do that with Rachel?
Okay.
So she'll be back next month.
Yeah, that's great.
Next week, what are we gonna do?
So we're gonna work on facial mapping.
Yes.
So we're gonna
Nice.
Yep.
we're gonna talk about why we break out in certain areas
Yes.
on our face.
And it's gonna be exciting, you guys, because we're gonna show you different zones. We might even paint our face. We're not sure yet.
Yeah.
So you guys just come and tune
Stay
in for
tuned.
that.
I can't wait to-
yeah,
I
I
know
can't wait to
some
see
little
that one.
face mapping, and I think it's really educational. I think
Yeah.
everybody wants to know why they break out in the same place every month or every week.
Yeah.
So we're gonna help you guys with that. Maybe little tips to help you heal those breakouts as well. So
So until next week.
yes, bye guys.
See you guys.